Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Pixie Love and today we're doing some r slash I am a total POS. Now this is going to sound really crazy, but any video I play in this should sound way better than they did in any other video because I'm using my headphones instead of using my speaker. So whenever I used to watch a video, I would just have my speaker turned up really loud so the mic can pick it up because my headphones wasn't working. But I finally got the sound in my headphones to work, so now I can just use the audio normally, so it's not being picked up by the mic, it's just being picked up by the desktop, which is so much better for recordings. So hopefully videos sound a lot better. I think I did my best to make them sound good, but we should be able to hear what people are saying and stuff like that. So yes, let's just get into this because I know we're starting off with a video anyway.
Oh, oh, oh. Don't do that one. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I got that. I got that. Oh, shit. Ooh. 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 I ain't doing that.
I fucking hate men sometimes. I fucking hate men sometimes. I swear, they act like they've never seen a woman before. Okay, well, let's talk about this video real quick, okay? So she was hitting on the one girl, and listen, I don't want to hear shit about how they're dressed, whatever. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Like, if you see an attractive, guys, fellas, let me tell you something. If you see an attractive woman, that's fine. If you want to talk to that attractive woman, that's fine. Go ahead. But if they are uncomfortable, if they're walking away from you, or if they actually just say, hey, leave me the fuck alone, or say no to whatever you're saying to them, drop it. That's it. A woman doesn't owe you anything. And I feel like most people know this, but some guys really can't fucking take rejection. Like, a woman doesn't owe you anything. If she says no, you walk away. It's not that fucking hard. It's really not. Like, this fucking guy is an asshole. Oh yeah, don't forget to tell me who's your biggest POS of the day. I always forget to say that in my intro and then I say in the middle of the video, but I got it after the first video this time. So don't forget to tell me who your biggest POS of the video is, because I'll be letting you guys know at the end who's my biggest POS. Nearly 9,000 people in Germany had to be vaccinated again after a nurse swapped vaccines for salt water. Why though? I don't understand. If you were against the vaccine or whatever the reason for this was, why don't you just ask to be put in a different department so you don't have to be giving people vaccines? This is why I don't understand. If you are against something, why don't you personally be against that thing, but let everyone else who's not against that thing be not against that thing? Especially something like this, a vaccine. When it's something like homophobia and racism, yeah, that's something you fight for. But like a vaccine, if you think vaccines are bad, that's fine. You could think vaccines are bad. Whatever. You could go be in your little bubble and think vaccines are bad. But just because everyone else doesn't think vaccines are bad doesn't mean you should punish them and fucking force them to get salt water injected into them. Is that even okay? Would that hurt them? I just need to know. I mean, it seems like they all survived. I didn't see any deaths about this, but that's ridiculous. Okay, there is no sound to this, but it's only 15 seconds, and just okay. At least she released the little fish. She put it back in the water. But really? I thought it was dead because it was like still. Because when you first put it in, it was moving and then it like wasn't moving. I was like, oh my god, this fish really killed this fish. Like I thought that's what's gonna happen. At least the fish survived and you put it back. But just like, really? Wait, was that even the same fish? Let me see something. It goes in head first. Its tail, at the top. No. Oh my god. That's not even the same fish. Look. So the fish is this way. It's not moving in her nail whatsoever, right? And then when she's putting it in, it's head first. I don't know why it's not letting me pause. But like, y'all saw that, right? It's not even the right fish. I'm so mad. She probably killed the first fish. Drunk driver who plowed into mother and daughter gives middle finger after walking free from court. I just want to know, how did this happen? Because I have a coworker. It's going to sound like a lot of people. But I have a coworker whose boyfriend's roommate, okay? He went to jail for 7 years, is on probation for life because someone else was driving his car, but he was in the car and it was his car. They got into just a regular car accident. No one was drunk or whatever, but someone died as a result to that car accident. So he got 7 years in prison for vehicular manslaughter. And he wasn't drunk. The driver wasn't drunk. It was his car. And he got 7 years in prison and he's on probation for the rest of his life. But this person who was drunk driving gets to get off scot-free somehow? How is that? If you are drunk driving and you kill someone, you should, I'm not saying you should immediately go to jail, but there should be no walking from that. There should be, no. No. I don't care how old you are. Like, I'm not saying you should be in jail for life, but like, 'cause it's a fucking horrible accident, but you made choices to lead to that horrible accident. And you should be held responsible for those fucking choices you made. So far, this one right here is my number one right now, but we haven't had anything to involve children yet, so we know how I feel. Hey, if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure you guys like down below. If you enjoy me, make sure you subscribe because I do videos like this all the time. And let's get back to the craziness. So this guy right here, I know the story about this guy. I don't know his name or whatever. I'm going to play a little bit of it. I might just find, it's a whole, 4-minute video. I'm not playing that whole thing. I mean, I might watch the whole thing, but I'm not going to put the whole thing in the video. But I'm going to explain this situation before I even start the video. So this is I guess he's I don't know if he's popular. I don't know how many subscribers he has, but this is a YouTuber, the black man right here. And he had a few, from what I believe, allegations of young women saying that he was talking to them and flirting with them and trying to, get with them when they were underage. And I mean, 14, 15 type age, I believe. Now, people were like, oh, they're just clout chasing. No one wanted to believe them and stuff like that. So this other YouTuber, I believe this guy right here, took it upon himself to basically catfish him as a young girl. And, he was here to meet this young girl. I don't know how old they are or whatever. I'll probably find out after I watch this video. But he was there to meet the young girl that this guy was pretending to be. And then he doesn't deny any of it because they're recording him. I don't know if he still has this channel or whatever, but yeah. So this guy was preying on young women and got caught.
So before we get into any of the messages right here, I have 84 messages.
Okay.
So we have you talking to Sophie, correct? Yes or no?
Right.
Okay. Sophie is how old? Before, and again, I have it right here. I know the answer, but I just need you to tell me the answer. How old is she?
13.
13. Okay. Right. And before we get...
Okay. 13. I wanted to say I think the age of the girls he were talking to was 12, 13, and 14, but I didn't want to underestimate, so I was 14, 15. I'm sorry, if a 13-year-old girl comes out saying that this grown fucking man is talking to them, even if the 13-year-old girl is engaging in the conversations, this is a grown man and that is a child. That's not right. That man is preying on that child's vulnerability, ignorance, and innocence. Okay? I hate when people are like, well, she should have known better. Yes, the 13-year-old kid should know better, but not the grown-ass man? Okay. I'm only like 18 seconds into this video and I'm already stopping it. Okay, I'm going to keep watching.
Get into the messages. There was sexual content involved, yes or no?
Right.
And you said
Correct.
okay. All right. So again, so what brings you out here today?
Well, I was coming out here to
Glasses off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home. There was, you know, nothing that was going to be sexual involved because I'm not like that, you know. Well, obviously the text messages and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, that was all that was going to happen.
Oh, okay. So you should title your video "Almost Had Sex with a 13-year-old." I think that'll get a lot of hits, EDP.
I think so.
Yeah. So,
EDP, that's his name.
So this is you texting all this, correct? This is your Instagram, yes or no?
Right.
Okay. All right. So again, what made you start this conversation with this said 13-year-old? You said what you're doing right here, correct? Yes or no?
Right.
Okay. Go ahead.
Well, she messaged me, right? And she messaged me, and I'm not going to lie to you, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you know, a person feels lonely and stuff, and they want the interaction.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's pretty much what had happened.
Okay. So this isn't what happened because she never said she was lonely right here, correct? Yes or no?
Correct.
Okay. And you did double text here, yes or no?
Correct.
Knowing, and it said on her profile 13, yes?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there. So, you were not there for a fucking cupcake. I'm pretty sure they'll probably bring up reason why you were going to this location because they knew you were at this location because you told this girl you were going to be at this location. Okay, so here's the thing that sucks from what I just heard that they said. I follow a YouTuber named Mike Fox, and he does predator catches, and he talks about the legality of it. He only posts his videos after the cops are involved, and he's allowed to post the information and stuff that won't interfere with the case and things like that. Like, he will not post a video until, like, he gets, like, confirmation from his lawyers and, you know, the police officers. He works hand in hand with the police. Whatever he does, then the police are always involved. If he's doing it, you're getting locked up. Okay? Now, there's something he talks about where, one of the things that can make a case fall through, because if you're ever doing something like this, you should do it to get the predators locked up. If you make a YouTube video about it, that's fine, as long as, like, the main goal is to get that guy locked up. Or female. There's a lot of females that do this too, and it's fucking creepy. Anyway, you cannot message the person first as the bait or as the underage person, because that will look like you are entrapping them. So a lot of time they'll follow the person, they'll like a lot of their photos, because if this person is attracted to young people, they're gonna see that, they're gonna and slide in. You know, there are other ways they could have run around this, but they did message him first, which can seem like entrapment. Another thing that you can't do is bring up sexual stuff first as well. Like, you can't, ask to see a dick pic or something. You can't, be like, oh, I want you to do this to me. Like, you can't bring those things up first, or I don't even think, if you can really say them, but you can't do those things first, because it will seem like, oh, you're coercing them into saying it and you're entrapping them. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know if he goes to jail for this or whatever, but from that first message alone, the fact that they meshes, oh, my lisp. The fact that they messaged him first could, throw out the whole case, which sucks, but it's the truth. But at least I think the reason why they were doing this is to expose him for, what he is, because all these young girls were being told, no, you guys are clout chasing and blah, 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 blah. Hey, Alaris. Okay. I follow this guy. His name is Alaris. He does Fat Logic videos and IAmATotalPOS, and he's fucking great. You guys should follow him. Anyway, I hate thin people. So after my last thin privilege post about how thin people love themselves, people have been saying, but thin people have depression. I hate thin people more. You are blessed with a nice body and you go and get depression? You people disgust me. You should be grateful for what you have and not self-harm or have mental illnesses. You ungrateful, privileged idiots. I hate thin privilege. So that's like me as a black person saying, well, I hate white people because they're so privileged and they get depression. Excuse me? Listen, depression isn't just for people who are unfortunate in life, because everyone's perception of their life is their reality. So for someone to you, from your perception, like when all the celebrities were talking about how they were having depression because they were being locked down in house, and they're like, well, you're living in that big mansion, you shouldn't have depression. No, because their perception of their life, like, it was a big change for them, being able to go out and do all these nice things and stuff, and now they're like locked down. They don't get to socialize with people and this and that. That's a huge change to their psyche and to their normal day-to-day life. That can be extremely depressing. Like, that's their perception of their life, and the way that everyone's brains work is like this huge change to something that they used to enjoy doing that they can no longer do, can cause people to fall into a depression. That's just it. So, like, just because someone is thin, which I think this fucking statement is completely stupid, but I'm trying to speak from this person's, view set. You as a bigger person has hardships that thin people don't have. Yes, I agree with that. But just because you have hardships that they don't have, doesn't mean that they don't have hardships either. And their hardship level might be different than your hardship level. But it's still a hardship to them, which is their perception of their life, which is their reality. That's just how people live. All right, I think I found it. Indiana woman convicted in murder of 10-year-old stepdaughter found strangled, stuffed in a trash bag. Look at that little girl. She is so beautiful. She looks so precious, and I just want to hug her. But I can't, because this fucking ugly bitch on the right killed her. Yeah, look at her. She looks pissed. She looks pissed that she got caught. What do you think was going to happen? Were you going to blame it on some random person? I'm not even going to give this person my time. Rest in peace, you sweet little angel. I don't even know if I want to watch this because I know exactly what it's going to be. And as someone who's about to start working in the grocery store for the first time, I feel like this is really going to annoy me. Ugh, okay, let's watch it. Yeah, because that's going to be my job to clean up, and I'm going to be so fucking annoyed if someone did that to my store. I will be so fucking mad. Why? What the fuck? Like, when I'm walking in the grocery store and my wide-ass fucking hips knock something over, I, literally pick it up. Like, I don't understand. I really hope you fucking picked this up. I really hope you did, because if you didn't, you're an asshole. You're already an asshole for knocking it over, but you're even a bigger asshole for not picking it up. I'm going to be done. That's going to be my last post for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of r/IAmATotalPOS. For me, the biggest POS is the lady who killed her stepdaughter, and the lady in Germany who gave 9,000 false vaccines, because that impacted so many people. Even if it didn't hurt them, which I don't think it did hurt anybody, that's still a huge inconvenience. They were probably living their lives thinking that they were vaccinated and stuff like that when they weren't. So if they would have got COVID, it could have been really bad for them. Like, that's just extremely shitty. I don't understand why you would ever do something like that. But, I'm not a crazy fucking psychopath that only thinks about myself and only cares about myself. So, just saying. But let me know what you guys think is the biggest POS of the day. If you guys like me, make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. If you want to hear more of my lovely voice, I do have a podcast called R Which You Wait. It's found anywhere like you can listen to podcasts. If you want to see my lovely face, you guys can follow me on Instagram. I've been posting a lot more lately there, trying to be a little bit more active. Had a little photo shoot yesterday because I was looking cute. You should check that out. If you want updates on the channel and stuff like that, please follow me on Twitter, because that's where I'm trying to post the updates when I'm posting, when I'm not posting on there. I did that yesterday, which I only have like 11 subscribers on freaking Twitter because I started it for this channel specifically. So just follow me down on Twitter, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.